Let's go with a bit of fitness.
Jamie, what do you make of the lack of Luis, the lack of thrown on into the occasion? They've got some good players on the bench, of course, Arsenal as well, the likes of Lacazette not involved from the start tonight.
Just unfortunate for City. I think for the Premier League, I think he's maybe a brilliant player for the Premier League.
This coronavirus affected Premier League football. And if you were watching the first game, you'll have seen both teams.
All around the world, together we've been facing a health emergency. Heroes have risen.
For some reason, some things don't change in the world of commercialism in Premier League. The one reason why he's for his Nketiah, the flag has gone up. Arsenal thought for a second that they were in for the first goal of his Mendy. Looking in early. It's certainly going to be Anthony Taylor's the referee. Tierney back. He's had a tough time since he's come into English football from Celtic. De Bruyne eyes it up. And a touch from the keeper, and it's the first corner.
Well, it was close to
no luck at all, but he's another loanee. Danny Ceballos getting it through, and lights of goal already.
What a pass from De Bruyne.
Corner. And, really hammered by Mahrez. He's taken a nick as well, surely. And that will only hasten the coronation of Liverpool. Stay onside. Others arriving. And here's the versatile Saka. And, again, Nketiah got into the box. He got in front of the Tierney with Aubameyang. Tries to get it in early. Block. Danny Ceballos. And that's here's Walker, who's done very well. He's done extremely well until somehow no one quite connected. Manchester City helping them out here. Aubameyang. It's the kind of ball that he can bend into the top corner. Not that time.
Well, the feeling before.
Within shooting range. It's the pass that he looked for. Looked as though football might not be up and running as quickly as it has done. Aubameyang's got in the middle in front of the Premier League. David Silva and Raheem Sterling pushed aside by Leno. And Sterling looks to get his goals. David Silva has another good stop. Mendy, an effervescent character. Plays it in early. Weave away through De Bruyne. And Mahrez. Manchester City have had a good 10-minute spell here. And Raheem Sterling still hasn't scored in 2020.
Oh, big chances for City. And De Bruyne and Silva have started to play as a player.
Here's Saka who takes it. And that was promising in terms of using that space. You know, De Bruyne. Oh, it was a mistake by David Luiz, and Sterling this time. Raheem Sterling with his first goal of the calendar year. And this time it was via unwitting deflection rather than the culture that City. The difficulty, of course, when it looked as though they got through a half against Manchester City. It's long again from Ederson. It's a wonderful ball too. Still going. And a breakaway by Sterling. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Could be in. Down he goes. Anthony Taylor. Points for the penalty. And David Luiz looks daggers again.
Is that... Oh, he's red carded him as well. He's gone. That came from Ederson pass originally as well, and his first touch is across David Luiz, but you've just got to let him go. We've seen it so many times. He's unable to allow the first mistake to go. He has to make that second one. Off you go.
So Arsenal down to 10.
Sent off.
It's 10. It's the classic way not to overindulge, not to take too many extras. The bringing on of David Luiz that has unluckily will lead to a parting of the ways.
Well, it'll be interesting to see it.
Bruyne. Straight down the slot for Bernd Leno from Gabriel Jesus. David Silva. Mahrez can't quite. De Bruyne looking for Willock. Nketiah's in the middle. It's over him. Gundogan. Options right and left. Here's De Bruyne. Again, Leno read it well, stopped it well. He's got it in for Arsenal this season, Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, look where
Foden's cross.
Walker and Mendy.
Walker's done well to keep that in. Big enough.
Oh, there we go.
Beautifully done, Leno again to the rescue.
He conned us all.
Yeah, Gundogan had the chance. Jamie Carragher has actually Guardiola very concerned. Wants it back, gets it back, hits the post, and it's banged in by Phil Foden for 3-0. Well, they're supposed to curb the celebrations, but when you're as Manchester City through and through as Foden is, hard to do that.
Well, we talked about Ederson's passing earlier, but it was that man, Fernandinho. What a pass from the back.
One of those been there from the start. Bernardo Silva. He's so good at coming in from the right on his left foot. It's a surprise. We're certainly seeing that here. Here's one of them, Sergio Aguero. No. Side netting. There's been no lessening of the City efforts for the changes being made.
Well, he'll go disappointed, Sergio Aguero.
Up with him, who is a finisher. Parried out to Sterling, who does finish. Absent for England, but very present here for Manchester City. They haven't had too many attacking moments in the first half of the first half, but this one really counted.
Yeah, you get a really good shot of it here. It's the pass from Mahrez that opens up the game.